first time I realized the power of prayer, I was a little girl. We lived way out in the country, and my friends, all of them were getting puppies, and I really wanted one. So I went to my parents. I worked it. I used my sales skills and everything I could to convince them that I really needed this puppy for a complete life. And every direction I would go, I would get the one answer: capital N, capital no, absolutely, no, no, no. So I recall it as if it were yesterday. I went into the room and I closed the door and I said, God, I want a puppy. Please send a puppy to me. Lo and behold, 2 or 3 days passed. I went in my backyard and there was this beautiful puppy. So then I took the puppy in my arms and I said, Mom and Dad, look, this puppy just showed up. I prayed for it. You know I have to keep it. And so I guess they didn't want to argue with the higher power because I kept the puppy for a very long time. But in that, I started to really understand how laws work in our lives, how declaring, how asking for something, how knocking on a door and asking and being open, how something can unfold. And certainly in the evolution of my life, as from religiosity to spirituality, from being a student to being a spiritual leader to my years involved in shamanic work and all those kind of things, the idea of prayer has changed. Often it's more of a feeling than it is words. It's a knowing in the wellspring of my heart. My greatest prayer is, may I serve today with an open heart. And so I started holding that prayer inside myself about 14 months ago. May I serve today with an open heart. And I put that out there. I wasn't really sure. I felt like change was coming. I felt like something different was knocking on my door, the door of my understanding. And so, as life would have it, of course, there then comes a response. Things start changing and shifting. The very nature to meet the feeling that you're having inside yourself. And so I had someone contact me and say, you're moving to California. 3 days later, somebody else called and said, Mother Mary talks to me and she told me to tell you that you're moving to Santa Barbara, California, and it's time for you to let go. 2 days later after that, a very dear friend said, you're leaving Florida, and I'm going to help you in any way I can because this is a major change for you to move from Florida to Santa Barbara, California. This happened 5 more times. 5 more times. So to me, it was like, this is a big answer to prayer. It is undeniable. It is called like move a mountain. Yet, back to that same idea of that little girl that in that moment said, God, send a puppy. When I said I served with an open heart, as soon as 3 times this happened, and then would continue to happen, there was never a question, a doubt, a concern, and really nothing to be afraid of, because I knew that that was the answer to my prayer. You see, I know that my prayers are answered all the time. It's really how I see them. It's really how I grow into them. It's really how I evolve into them that makes the difference. And so, as life would have it, I now am a Californian living in a city that I love and living a dream that is still part of the prayer dream in my heart and in my life.